Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a Cinco de Mayo tribute mani. So anything that reminds you of Cinco de Mayo or Mexico or anything like that. I'm going to be using my Mundo de uñas stamping polishes. They are a Mexican brand, so I thought that tied in really well. And I chose colors that remind me of Cinco de Mayo. And I am starting off with my nails already prepped. Today, actually yesterday, I tried this New Moon Matte Cuticle Balm and the scent of vanilla pineapple margarita. Take a tiny little bit and you massage that into your nail and all around your cuticles, and then I put on a base coat over the top of that. I used not this one, I used a Cuticula, here it is, Blue Raspberry Lemonade Silk base coat. So I actually did the balm, wiped off the excess, put on my base coat, and now I'm ready to go. And I'm going to do, when I think of Cinco de Mayo, Scoop There It Is by 77 Nail Lacquer. I remember back in the day when I was in elementary school and they would have dancers come to our school and show us those dances and the hats and the dresses and the beautiful ladies with roses in their teeth sometimes. And so I remember, midday. So I thought doing this mani on a beautiful blue sky background sounded about right. And I'm going to go ahead and finish painting these, and I'll come back for the next step. Alright. We did 2 coats, a quick dry top coat and a back. I'm going to try to pick up this image here. Here, you can't see it very well. It's a little bit large, so I'm going to try to shrink it and then color it in, and we'll see how that turns out. I'm going to do that first so it could start to dry, and I'm going to use this white head. I've seen other people do this before. I haven't actually done it, so this will be my first time trying it. I'm going to put the head on this polish bottle and squish it down and see what happens when I do a pickup and release. It should shrink it, probably not a lot, but hopefully it's just enough. It's just a little bit large. I could probably get her face on, but I'll miss some of the detail. But that's why I'm trying to shrink it a little bit and see what happens. Going in with black. And I'm gonna do one of these. Ooh, she might actually be a little too small now. I think that shrank wonderfully. I'm just going to clean up the little detail. That didn't pick up so great, so I'm going to try a piece of tape. Okay. That's better. I'll move that out of the way. And this up. Get my little paintbrush from Lantern and Wren. And a ring palette. And I think I'll do that little flower red and her hair brown. And then we'll go from there. Woo! Darn, look at that. A string. That's actually okay. I don't need that much anyway. Now, let me see if I could do it up here. Okay. Now let's do her hair. I'm going to keep it somewhat simple. I don't want to make it too busy. I've already made the image a little bit on the small side because to see if it would fit to my nail a little bit better. And I can't find my little dapping dish. It's always right here on my desk. Where the heck did it go? Okay, let's see. Alright, I'm going to let that dry for a bit. Then I'm going to come back over and do her skin, like a flesh tone. I'm going to do her lips though, but it's pretty small. Okay, I'm gonna set her aside, set this aside, close these guys up, and go on to the next step. And I want to take care of that. That little string there, you know, it's gonna turn up here in a minute, I'm sure. So anyway, aha. Got it. I'm just gonna take a little acetone and clean that right up off my finger. I find the darker colors sometimes have a tendency to stain your skin, especially when it's been dry, and it has been hot and dry here for the last couple of weeks. Although today feels nice and cool. Okay, moving on. Moving on to the next step. Let's see here. So, things that make me think of Mexico / Cinco de Mayo, Aztec. I think I'm gonna put an Aztec design and of course corn. A lot of corn comes from Mexico, and I always think of chili peppers. I thought that was just the cutest. So let's take this film off. Ugh. Some of these are so stuck. I'm just gonna peel the film, clean the plate, and oh, here we go. Go from there. Wow, that sugar skull is drying. I like the pepper and the corn on this one. I think I'm gonna start with the pepper. First, I'm going to swipe that plate with some acetone to clean off all the residue. The little pepper and the little corn. I think I'm going to try to do the flame in orange and the pepper in red. Let's see how this turns out. I'm using the monocle from Maniology. Monocle stamper. It's actually the first time I'm using it, so I'm just gonna stick it onto my lint pad, and I'm gonna do orange for the flames here, and I'm gonna do red for the pepper. And I'm gonna do a swipe this way and pick it up. Oh, didn't get a good pickup. Let me try that again. And this time, I'm gonna try it with my Queen stamper. I haven't tried the Maniology one yet. I just got it from the Purple Cheer gift yesterday, but I haven't tested it. So let's clean this up. Let's do this again. Orange, red, swipe. Up. That sure did not pick up well again. Going to clean it, pick it up with black, and see if I can reverse stamp it. My battery's getting low, so I'll just go ahead and start cleaned up and started on that and change the batteries, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and let's see what happens with this method. I hadn't actually used this plate before, so maybe it could possibly be the image itself. Well, I don't know. That picked up pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and color this guy in too, since I couldn't get it to pick up with the orange and red combo. I'm gonna color that in. But first I'm gonna clean it up with a piece of tape. And I actually like seeing when people, like the kind of the struggles they go through when things aren't working right and you have to kind of switch gears. And I decided I would go ahead and give that a try on camera. So let me know if you guys like it, or if you rather just have me do like a super speeded up version where all you're seeing is basically the best part of the stamping and not all the time consuming goofs and all that kind of good stuff, which I, you know, you got to learn, so I find that to be a really great learning experience. I probably should have left that red on there, but I wanted to make sure my bristles weren't getting stiff. So let me go ahead and grab some orange on my little ring palette here. And I'm gonna color in the flames. I don't know why I wanted to do peppers. I took such a long time looking for images that reminded me of Cinco de Mayo. And I actually wanted to do all peppers. I was pretty sure I didn't have any maracas, and I didn't see any maracas. Let me get some red going here. The stringy red, which I couldn't find my polish thinner. I was gonna thin this out a bit and then shake it up, but I couldn't find my polish thinner, so I thought, what the heck, we'll just go with it. So I like a lot of the images that come to mind as far as Cinco de Mayo. Peppers, corn, maracas, Aztec, but since I'm not good at freehanding, I rely on stamping because I enjoy it so much that it's just fun for me. There's a little spot. There we go. I'm gonna let that dry. Clean up my brush. And I'm gonna check how my Sugar Skull lady's doing. How you doing back here, Sugar Skull lady? Oh, she's good. So we're gonna put Petal Pusher for her skin tone. And let this dry in the background when we'll move on to the next step. I was contemplating whether to do white for her skin tone, but I thought it might look a little too contrasty. This is probably going to be fine. So we're going to put that in the background, let that dry while we move on to the next step, which maybe I'll do this corn on my pinky. So I'm going to get my yellow out and get this situated. I already cleaned it off. Check my style. We'll try the monocle again. I'm not sure. I didn't wash it with just dish soap or anything. So we'll see if this gets a pickup or if I need to switch to a different stamper. Beautiful. I'm gonna get some tape out, clean off that excess real fast because I don't want that on my pinky. Okay, let's see how this looks. That is one big corn, look. Alright, so if we put her on the middle And the pepper on the ring finger, I think I'm going to do the Aztec on my pointer finger. So we'll move this guy out of the way. We will get this cleaned up. I was thinking, you know what, all of these would work, but for some reason, I'm feeling like this in like a brick color. Let's see what happens. Something about the primary colors speaking to me, such as that orange next to the yellow. She's gonna have brown and red in her hair, and then the red and the orange of the pepper. I think it's gonna go great. Let's see. And I didn't clean this guy off yet. Let me flip over my cotton, give it a swabby. Let that dry for a second. And swipe it in this direction here. And I'm missing a part of that guy in the center. So I'm gonna try it again. I think it was the way that I scraped it. I think I scraped the center out. Try it again, but maybe in this direction. Oh. It's okay, muffins, just the neighbors. And that did not pick up well at all. So nope. All right. I'm going to clean it up again and I'll be back. Alright, so all I did was get a new cotton ball. I'm going to clean this image over here on the corner and give that one a try. If it doesn't work this time, maybe I'll try a different stamping polish. See, it's just not as crisp as I would like. So I don't want to put that on my nail. Let me try. Okay, let's try a different stamper. I'm just gonna pop that onto my lint pad and clean that up. And let's try the green stamping polish. I never have a problem with these Mundos, but they are kind of old and they seem a little bit thick. I'm also going to try, oh, where's my other scraper? I'm gonna try my other scraper. I thought it was right here. Aha. I cleaned it and put it away. So let me try that combination. We're gonna try the green. Look how stringy that is. The green. And a different stamper. Yeah, it's still not coming up good. So let's do a different plan. Okay. Let's go with one of these images here. I like this one. And I think I'm gonna go black because that one picked up great last time. You know, this boo-boos on camera thing is really turning out to be way more complicated than I thought. And this video is probably going to be way more complicated than I thought. But that's okay. Hopefully you guys are going to like it. And I should have used latex, but I didn't. And it picked up beautifully. So I'm just going to go right there. And that's going to be a real pain to clean up, but I really like the way that looks. Anyways, I didn't use latex. Oh no! Okay, so let's put some sticky on this finger for the mariachi girl, the sugar skull lady, I mean, and this would be for the pepper. And while that's drying, yes, I know, might as well try something else. I think I'm gonna try to pick up this guy for my thumb, and I'm gonna go ahead and use black because this has been working great, whereas the other ones almost seem like they need to be a little bit thinned out. Let's see how this looks. Okay. Alright, that looks fantastic. However, there's a few things on here that I don't want on my nail. That came out great. And so did that. And I do like the corn. It's a little bit big, but that's okay. And those feel a little bit wet still. So I will close these up for a second. I don't want them to further dry out. Now this one, I'm gonna put it, I think, right towards the center. We'll see if it'll stick. Beautiful. I like how that turned out. And then we'll check her. Oh, she feels ready. So I'm just gonna try to roll my finger right into the center here. For placement, it's hard to see when you can't see through your stamper. So I'm just gonna try to do it this way. Okay, we'll see what happens. Oh, she's a little bit high. So maybe we should put something underneath her. You know what? She didn't come out that pretty. We'll put a big rose underneath her or something. I think I shrunk her a little bit too small. Let's try doing this rose. It looks a little, my plate looks a little smudgy. Let's see if this works. Well, let's take a look at that. Now she's got a flower under her. You know, I think I might redo that finger. I think I'm gonna clean up. I'll be right back. Alright, I have another idea. I'm gonna try to shrink up this rose using green for the leaf, red for the rest of the flower, and of course here's my stamper head, shrinking stamper head. Give it a quick scrape. Ha! Awesome. Too much mess here. Let me try to take off this excess yakamaka that I don't want on my finger. Oh, okay, that probably won't go on anyways. Alright, so I'm going to put that on my middle finger and hope that I get it. Here we go. There we go. That was much better than the squishy face lady that I did earlier. I'm going to go ahead and top coat, clean up, and be back to show you the finished mani. Alright, I'm back and I am top coated. I used Maniology smudge free top coat. I was a little bit worried I would smudge my rose because I did not let it dry very long, but it did not smudge at all, and that is what I really like about that smudge free top coat. This week's YouTuber's stamping collab was hosted by Mae Mayra, and I love the idea. I love the way this mani turned out. I hope you do too. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye!